What's up everyone, lovely Shama here on my channel TechGod, and today we'll take a look at this monopod from Vanguard. And the monopod stand that I'm using right now is VEO AM-264TV, and the pan head is PH-113V. Now the monopod in general is very light and compact in features, that's why it's so portable and versatile. Now this particular one is no exception either, and the product screams build quality. The whole metal build on this monopod is really well, and some of the features that it gives you is very useful for people who are traveling. And this particular product has this grip feature for tagging it with a backpack. And let's take some time to appreciate this particularly long pan head handle and the grip, which gives you a unique control over your footage. The upper section of the monopod consists of many things like this quick shoe mechanism, the hot shoe, and the handle and the grip, and two knobs to lock the horizontal and the vertical panning, this shoulder strap and slash hand strap to get more control over the monopod, and this thing to attach it to the backpack. And on the left you can see a cover to close the tripod monopod mount over it, so that it can save the metal from all the weathers. Now the quick shoe mechanism works when you press both the button and the flap to release the hot shoe from the mount, and it's a square hot shoe, which I particularly like because you can install it in any configuration, like vertical like this one, this horizontal one, and you can install it by not even looking at it. Now I am attempting to install it without looking at it, as I'm looking at the camera live viewfinder right now, so I was able to do it. So as you can see the usefulness of a square hot shoe, because it saves your time, and we're shooting moving objects and sports, time is what it's all about. So let's move to the left side of the monopod. You have two knobs here. So I particularly like the concept of these knobs rather than rotating handles and grips to lock the panning mechanism. So if you open it fully, you can see you can pan up and down, that's horizontal, so that's vertical. And the other one, if you open it, you can see you can move it horizontally. If you close it, you won't be able to move it even a millimeter, which is really nice to avoid any accidents and anything else. So again, if you open it, you will see how smooth the panning is, and you can see it just works. So if you're shooting any video, you really need smooth panning, and this flap, as I showed you earlier, goes all the way up to convert this thing into a trekking stick. And this device is used for attaching it to a backpack, so you can carry it along when you're traveling. Now the low section of the monopod is well built as well, with these metal height nodes, as I like to call them. It's really nice and durable. Now let's test how these height nodes stand against many other tripods. So if you open them partially, it won't work. Unlike many other tripods, if you open them partially, they does open. Now in this case it doesn't. It's very high quality, so you can close them in between, and it will bear the weight of your camera and the mic if it's on the DSLR as well. So the build quality is top notch, and you cannot complain with the build quality of these legs and the height nodes. Now the legs particularly fold so that you can cover even less surface area if you want to use this one in really tight situations. So you can fold these legs to grab it in your backpack, and you can carry it with yourself or the shoulder with the shoulder strap, and you can use it as a walking stick as well. So these high quality plastic legs can be used for perspective photography and videography as well. But what you need to keep in mind is that in tripods you had to close 3 knobs on each leg, but in this one you have 3 on one leg only, so the time it saves is not compared to a tripod in any case. Now the last question that is to be answered is, how high can it get? At 64 inches and 162 centimeters, it's pretty high for your home and studio needs. So if you like this video, subscribe and like the video. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button and comment if you have any question regarding this particular monopod.